When I walked across that stage and got my PhD, when no other black person on the planet was able to achieve that doctorate that year, I was able to pull it off. It was really hard. I felt like the most successful man in the world when I talk to y'all every day, and you tell me how my words are shifting your life and really elevating you and black families and black children. Like, that's the sweet spot. That's the win. That's what, in my view, that's in my value system. That's what matters. A white man putting you on TV ain't shit to me. That means nothing. In fact, sometimes we think that the most successful black people are the ones they put on TV, when really sometimes they put you on TV because you are a complete failure. They didn't put you on TV because you're strong and black and proud. They put you on TV because you're willing to let things go. They didn't celebrate you and give you that Grammy and that Oscar because you're really repping for the black community 24/7. They gave you the Grammy and the Oscar because you're willing to play the game and to be the kind of Negro that they need to see in order for them to continue to move forward in whatever rapey traditions they already have with casting couches and Diddy parties and all that. I mean, Diddy ain't the first one. He ain't the first person in the entertainment industry to sleep with people in exchange for a potential opportunity. Think about that. I mean, this is the part that I really want you to think about, because I want you to really warn your children about this. There are so many people in our community who would do anything to be a star. That's very, very dangerous. Very, very dangerous. There's so many people in our community who would do anything to be able to be on TV and make $1 million. That kind of desperation is very, very dangerous. Hip hop artists get murdered every other week. Hip hop artists die from drug overdoses every other week. Hip hop artists get Fed charges every other week. So why in the hell are you so excited about signing that record deal when you know all it's gonna do is bring you trouble? Even Diddy used to say, "More money, more problems." Did he not? Anybody remember that? How many of y'all remember Diddy say, "More money, more problems"? Because Diddy got a lot of problems. And he probably wouldn't have these problems if he didn't have so much money. Because being a black man who thinks he's above the law, that's also very dangerous. Because you're not above the law. You're always black. You're just a great tool. You're an asset. Right? That's why they put the money in your pocket. But you're always black. And so, to some extent, Diddy is getting his Paul Mooney wake-up call. If you remember the Paul Mooney wake-up call, right? That's what it was, right? So here's the thing. I'm going to say this. I'm not here to judge whether or not Diddy is guilty or innocent. I don't think I am. I know I don't have what is required to say that definitively. I will say that when I talk to people in the industry, I know a few rappers. There was one rapper I talked to. I said, "What is it? Tell me about Diddy. Is Diddy like, what kind of guy is he? Like, what's going on over there?" And I remember he said, "Man, I don't know what they got going over at Bad Boy, but it's some dark shit." He just said it's some dark shit. That's all he said. So I knew enough at that point to say I don't want to be in that space. But you got to remember though, most people that came to Diddy parties, he didn't make them come. A lot of people that came to Diddy parties were begging to come to the party. Now again, does this mean that he never trafficked anybody, never killed anybody, never harmed anybody? I don't know that part, right? That part is something that has to be settled in the court of law. So my job is not to judge him. But I can say that most of the people that came to that party or any of those parties begged to come to the parties. And really there was an element of where I suspect that it was done strategically to lure celebrities in so you can catch them in compromising situations and use that for blackmail. And that's how you get all of Hollywood on board when you need them to support something that you're trying to do.